In the previous series, brothers Arman and Serik decided to release the golden eagle inherited from their father. Over the years, Akbalak was a loyal companion and friend to them, so it was not easy for both of them to take such a step. However, they came to such a decision realizing that they would make a big mistake if they keep it in captivity until old age. We need to give it a chance to continue its offspring while it is still strong.
Қазақ халқы мына бүркітті саналуан тәсілдермен ұстаған ғой, соның ішінде мына.
Kazakh people caught golden eagles in different ways. If one of the most common ways is catching an adult bird by installing nets, then the second way is to take the golden eagle from the nest to grow and train it. Once our father took Akbalak as a small bird, tamed and trained it. They saw a lot of interesting things together. This is already the 4th year since I took Akbalak after the death of my father. And now, in tribute to my father and to Akbalak, sacrificing a sheep according to Kazakh customs, we will release Akbalak into the wild. Jandos, come and help. In honor of Akbalak, we will sacrifice this ram and we will prepare everything before Rahman's arrival. Yeah, sure. We decided to release Akbalak into the wild, so we must do everything to ensure that its life in nature begins successfully. According to Kazakh customs, in honor of respect for the golden eagle, before releasing it into the wild, we must feed it with a spatula of freshly cut sheep. Therefore, I gave one ram. The Kazakh people since ancient times valued the art of bakuchi, and I did not consider it as a form of earning income or profitable business. The national cultural peoples such as Shokan Walikhanov, Abay Kuranbayev, Mukhtar Awezov, Arman and Serik, and Gerald Gabberdi Jumabayoli were enthusiastic about the skills of bakuchi. Being a falconer is a great art and science. Through the art of bakuchi, people closely interact with nature and feel the unity with it.
Әкемнің інісі Медеухан деген кенже інісі бар. Сол кісі қыдырып, жаңағы әкем үйіне біздің үйге қонаққа келеді ғой.
Once, when the younger brother Medeukan's father arrived, his father showed him Akbalak and boasted of his good qualities. Then the younger brother said with a sneer, rather than praising it endlessly, show it in action. Let's see what it can do. After these words, father brought the golden eagle to the hunting without preparation. According to the stories, it was the end of September. At this time, the golden eagles are still sitting in cages. The molting period is not over yet. And that day, Akbalak caught 2 foxes. This proves its specific nature. Since the golden eagle during the molting period does not hunt, before taking a golden eagle to hunt, it is reduced in its food ration, shed extra weight, and carefully prepared. And Akbalak, without any preparation, having caught 2 foxes, proved that it is a real gracious golden eagle. Seeing that, Medeukan was surprised. He admitted that it was really strong.
қайырмай жаңағы түлекте отырған кезде алып шыққан кезде екі түлік алып тастау бұл бірден бір жаңағы қыран екендігін дәлелдеп тұр ғой бұл жерде. Ал Ақбалақ әкеме де маған да адал қызмет еттің. Сен өзіңе арнап
Served my father and me worthily. Serik slaughtered a ram in honor of you. Here you are eating the meat of this sheep. After you have a full belly, we will go to the cemetery at the grave of my father, read the prayer from the Quran, say you goodbye, and let you fly away. Serik and I will find a good place for you. Do you want more? Eat it.
Басына барып, еркіндікке қоя берейін өзімді. Жарай ма? Жей қой. Тағы да жейші ме? Жей қой, қалаған жей. Жей қой, жей қой. Жаңағы әкем қайтқаннан кейін де Ақбалақтың үйрену маған біраз уақытқа созылды.
After the death of my father, Akbalak got used to me for a very long time. It stood aloof, showed its mettle, and grabbed with claws. One day I fed it and was going to leave the cage, but it flew up behind me and clutched with claws to my shoulder. I was lucky to thrust my head out of the cage. Serik came running at that moment and took it away. After that, I took it in my hands and stroked it every day. So slowly we began to be friends.
Бар өз екеміз былайша айтқанда дос бола бастадық. Енді мынау қыран бүркіт текті құстардың бірі ғой енді. Сондықтан мынау Ақбалақты да.
Golden eagle is a noble bird. My father told me that Akbalak has all the qualities of a graspy golden eagle. Therefore, he always praised it. There are poems in honor of Akbalak. I am proud of your name, Akbalak. I make boast of you to people. When you are catching a fox in the steppe, I enjoy and rejoice. That was how he told.
Енді осы Ақбалақтың бойынан жарылып жаңағы айтып отырады. Бүкіл қыран құстың белгілері осы Ақбалақтың бойында бар деп айтып отырады.
If in ancient times not everyone could afford to keep the golden eagle, but today the art of the Berkutchi is officially recognized as a sport and various events and competitions are held to develop and promote this national art.
Бүгін еркіндікке кетіп бұйыртса Алла қаласа.
23 жыл.
Today you will fly away to the wild, Akbalak. You have lived 23 years with us. Did it live with father for 19 years? 4 years have passed after that. You served us for 23 years, Akbalak. It's time to continue your own posterity in the wild.
Ұрпағыңды жалғастырып, табиғатында өмір сүрсең,
Енді мына еркіндікке жіберер бұрын алдын ала бүркітті жіберетін жер таңдау бүркітке қолайлы болу керек.
Before we release the golden eagle into the wild, we need to pay attention to some things.
Ол жерге құсты жіберген кезде де ол тауларда құстар мекендейтін құстар болса ол қанша.
First, the golden eagle needs a comfortable place to make a nest. Secondly, we need a comfortable area for hunting. Shelter from the cold and natural water nearby. If a couple of golden eagles are flying there, then this place will not be suitable. Because they will chase a stranger defending their territory and their nests. That is why we need to pay attention to these factors.
Ана тауларды көру керек қой, биік-биік. Қай жер ыңғайлы болады, сол жақтардың бәрін.
Мынау бүркіттер нетеді ғой, өзінің жұбын тауып алады ғой.
Let's go up that mountain and see if there is a comfortable place. I worry that if there is a village nearby or a shepherd's house, it can fly there. Having lived for a long time with people, it can fly to the village in search of food habitually. You're right. We need to consider this issue. A released bird that is accustomed to eating from human hands will look for a village nearby. This also needs to be taken into account. There should be no houses in the area. A bird accustomed to the house will think how to get back at the start. An unaware person can use a gun if a bird flies to someone's home and hurts livestock or poultry. Therefore, when you release a golden eagle, nearby there should be no villages. It is important. It is necessary to release the golden eagle in an open, deserted or mountainous area.
Жан-жағыңа қарап отыр, Ақбалақ, түлкі кезіп қалама деп отқан жоқсың бе? Сен жіберейік деп келе жатырмыз, аңға шығып жатқан жоқпыз, Ақбалақ.
Akbalak, are you looking around to see a fox? We are not going to hunt, but to set you free. It used to look for prey immediately as soon as we leave the house. On the way back, if we meet a village, we need to warn the residents to let us know in case the golden eagle comes to someone.
Бұған дейін еркіндікке құс жіберіп көрмегем. Енді ол адам оның алдында да құстар.
It's my first time when I released the tamed golden eagle. Different occasions happened before. But the most difficult thing is to personally release the golden eagle which grew up before your eyes. On the one hand, I do not want to let Akbalak go. But it's a rule of life, the heritage of our fathers. We do not have the right not to comply with it. We will release Akbalak into the wild.
Әкеміздің аманаты шығар айтып кеткен алдында Ақбалақты жіберіңдер деген, енді еркіндікке жіберейін деп тұрмын Ақбалақты.
Ақбалақ үшін тау тасты кездік қой сек,
Айтты, енді Ақбалақ үшін жер іздедік қой.
We walked quite far in search of a convenient location for Akbalak. We need to find a good place. How do you like this place? I don't like it. The golden eagle seems to be uncomfortable here. There are many ravens here. It will sit on the nearest hill and will not fly away. Let's go take a look elsewhere. This area is not suitable. It needs a plane for hunting. Let's go.
Енді адамзаттардың жаңа өз өмір заңдылығы бар ғой, жаңа өмірге бала келу.
Everyone in his life has a mission. Let it be a human being or an animal. Everyone has their own destiny. Both are given the right to produce a new generation, to grow them and put them on their feet or wings. It is the main reason why we release Akbalak. It must continue its offspring. This area is better than the previous one. Yes, Arman, it's better. There are few trees. It is a convenient place for hunting and there is a plain. Well, if we've decided on Akbalak's place of residence, then we will release it here. We will go up that hill, loose the knot on the legs and say goodbye to Akbalak. Let's go even higher and let it fly away from there.
Анау төбенің басына жіберіп, аяқ бауын алып, Ақбалақтың қоштасайық оны.
Саған сол жаққа барайық, биіктеу жақтан кішкене.
Ал секенді Ақбалақты босатты, кез келді. Шеш аяқ болар. Енді мынау әкеме де біраз қызмет еттің.
Well, Serik, it is time to say goodbye to Akbalak. Untie the binds. Let's free it. You served our father for a long time. He left you to us, under our responsibility, and you served us not for a short period. Thank you for that. You did not miss any prey. Now fly into the wild. You must continue your generation and live on. I do my father's legacy.
Шешіп отырып қазір. Ақбалақ, Ақбалақ. Қалай енді жарысты да жарыс жүлделі болдың жаным.
Akbalak, you were the winner in many competitions. You were the legacy of our father, and now goodbye, Akbalak. Free it, Arman. Can't you let it fly? I can't. Do it yourself. Well, goodbye, Akbalak. Farewell, Akbalak. Falconry is an undying heritage of our ancestors. Those engaged in this craft do not pay attention to their efforts. Arman and Serik continued the legacy of the Bakuchi ancestors. Since they should release Akbalak, they decided to catch another young golden eagle instead. On the way, they caught a 3-year-old golden eagle in the mountains of Kakarali. It's not easy to tame a wild golden eagle. However, thanks to the experience and perseverance, they still tamed Tuigen. At first, they hunted rabbits and later foxes and Corsicks. Though Tuigen had a capricious character, Arman and Serik took it to the competition. Despite the fact that a man tames a golden eagle and uses it for his own purposes, he certainly must release it at will while the golden eagle has a grasp. This is the unwritten law of falconers. Arman and Serik did not violate this tradition. They released Akbalak into the wild, giving it the opportunity to continue its offspring.